What's good, YouTube? Today we're doing a live commentary with the Thorn hand cannon, just throwing it on the build from the Judgment video. And so, as you all know, Thorn is a 140 that was converted from a 150. And so, it has really nice handling stat and stability stat, above that of what a normal 140 would have. But as it is a converted 150, it has a low range stat. So this is one of a few hand cannons that has a range stat of a... Well, for Thorn itself, it has a 29 meter ADS optimal range. Okay. Which is lackluster for hand cannons. So I'm hoping that they rebalance the range stat on them to where this will actually be able to compete in that 30 to 32 meter range where you'd normally see hand cannons competing at. On dead here? Yep. Gave it a good attempt. Okay, and so in today's video, I kind of want to talk about a comment that I had on my video on the Reckless Oracle this morning. I had someone asking, where do you get the Reckless Oracle? And so I said it's through the Shadowkeep Garden of Salvation raid. Which that is indeed where it's from, but the next comment he left was, is it free to play? To which I had to reply, no, it's not, because it is currently still a paid DLC. Which got me thinking, what would happen if Shadowkeep and Forsaken packs, paid packs, became free content instead of paid? You'd have a lot more free-to-plays with viable PvE damage weapons and higher stat roll armor, because now they've got a second dungeon play, and oh, this match is deteriorating fast. And you've also got, so you've got two dungeons, both with some really good weapons and some high stat armor. The Moon Dungeon specifically giving guaranteed high stat armor at the end of the final boss encounter, which is a really simple and really fast boss encounter to farm, similar to Prophecy. And so what I could imagine happening if New Lights had access to two dungeons instead of just the one, they would have now they'd have two new loot pools of weapons. They'd have the ones from the PvE public event style activity on the moon. They'd have a sniper, a rocket, I think a shotgun? Yeah, it's a shotgun is the last item from that. So they have three good weapons there. This match really just did deteriorate. So they'd have three good weapons there. They'd have access now to a kill clip 120 hand cannon that they can target farm through the use of the Phantasmal Fragments and the bounties from Eris Morn. And then as long as you just keep going and keep farming it, you should in no time have whatever weapons you're looking to try and acquire. And then the dungeon itself was actually a very simple and very quick dungeon to run. Oh, come on, aim. There we go. Bam. And then the final boss encounter for New Lights, or I guess here, the cycle then for new players would be run the Shahan quest, get the weapons and such that he gives you. From there, then you'd probably go into Dares of Eternity, try to get yourself a full suite of armor from that, and or weapons, preferably both. And then from there, run the Shadowkeep campaign, which will give you also more guaranteed armor. So if you're looking to, at that point, if you're looking to level your power level just a little bit, you can potentially level your armor up a little bit. I'm just gonna wait. Teammates to take care of that. So then you've got a very quick, easy way to get armor. And then it introduces you to the whole system for acquiring the legendary weapons. Well, okay. And so then you run through the Shadowkeep campaign, then you run that. Oh, let me go figure that out here real quick.
One that you can win. Fight another.
I need Today in Destiny. Let me pull that up here. Oh, the Altars of Sorrow. And so you run the Altars of Sorrow, and then you get the moon weapons. So this week it's the shotgun. I think next week it might be the sniper. It's either the sniper or the... is it a rocket? Or is it just the two? I think it might be just the two. And so then you got two weapons there you can get. And then you've got the Nightmare Hunts, which reward you with essences, which then give you gear. So you've got... So then you can run those. They have different bosses that we fought throughout the series, so you could fight Crota, you could fight the Fanatic, you could fight Fogoth, different enemies from our past. Oh no, there is a rocket from there. I did not realize. So, from the Pit of Heresy dungeon, and this is kind of why I would like this to become things for free-to-play players, is that it gives you... you get Xenophage from this exotic from this dungeon, which in the past has been a really good weapon. It's also pretty good right now for Gambit and such. You also have the Blasphemer shotgun, the Apostate sniper, the Heretic rocket launcher. You've got the Arclogic 600 auto. You've got the Loud Lullaby, which is a 2-tap 120 hand cannon with kill clip. You've got a 340 pulse rifle, I think it's Void if I'm correct. You've got an SMG, you've got a fusion rifle, you've got a shotgun, a sniper, grenade launcher, and a machine gun. You also have a sword, if you're into those kind of things. And then you've got the full suite of armor from there. And so, just from one encounter, it could guarantee you one of 3 different weapons. And so then, from any encounter, the first encounter, which is just opening doors, just opening a door, and the next encounter is holding down a point, you could get any of the weapons, so you have a chance to get that kill clip hand cannon, you've got a chance at decent armor, and then you've got the Garden of Salvation raid, which, from the first encounter, can give you the fusion rifle or the bow. I haven't done a video on the bow yet. I could do that. The second encounter gives you the Prophet of Doom or the Reckless Oracle. The third one gives you the Ancient Gospel or the Sacred Providence, and the final encounter drops you the Sniper. And the final encounter also has the ability to drop the helmet or the class item. The third encounter is Chestplate, second encounter is Gauntlets, and first encounter possibly Boots. So that's what you could potentially get out of it. And then you also have Divinity. So then your free-to-plays now have weapons that make PvE activities easier. I couldn't see nothing. Which makes PvE activities easier. You've got Divinity for, let's say, Gambit, or let's say for the Intrinsic Overload, which is a really nice thing to have in endgame level content. It also gives you an easy way to debuff targets and give you an easy precision shot. Or precision hitbox. that hurt. And so you've got, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 7 from the raid, and then you've got, I'm not even going to try and count the amount of the weapons from the dungeon. Or I guess from the world loot pool, because the dungeon loot pool is the world loot pool, which isn't terrible. It gives you a way to more so target some of those specific items, which I think is a pretty good thing to have. And so then as part of the new player kind of experience, you would play through the Shadowkeep campaign, you'd play through the dungeon, you'd play through Garden of Salvation, or Vogue, or any raid that your new light friend might be interested in. Now that you've run them through it, they have weapons, they've got armor, so you've helped them level themselves up a little bit more, help them get more prepared for any of the other content they play later in the game. Hey. And so now, they're more prepared for, let's say, Gambit, which then, once they're up to power, they have the potential to get an exotic, or they have a guaranteed exotic after 3 matches. Crucible the same, Vanguard the same. So now you've got them up to par through the dungeons, Prophecy, and Pit of Heresy. You've gotten them more armor, higher stat armor through Garden of Salvation, Fog, and King's Fall. And so through King's Fall they have potentially craftable weapons, which will help them out in the long run if they stick with the game. Otherwise, they've got the ability to just run these older raids, get good weapons, and then they're good with those ones, and then they can move on. Oh, I'm dead. Well, not dead. Probably. And so it'd be a great way for players to get more armor, more weapons, and it's still viable weapons. A kill clip 120 for Crucible is amazing. And then I think it's the pulse rifle. I don't know what the pulse rifle rolls with off the top of my head. Pain. Preventing the healing though. So, what are your thoughts? Do you think Shadowkeep should become free? If it does become free, do you think will be good for new players? Go ahead and leave that in a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. Wow, I can't hit shots today. Optimal use of a super there, my friend. Absolutely outstanding. Okay. We're just gonna... That happens with a super. You get dragged every which way sometimes. Almost. You've got people in the back here. Pickering it out. Let's go. Good hipfire. Oh. Oh. That was an amazing hipfire by yours truly. There we go. Oh, I'm dead here. Hey, we'll trade it. That works. My story with Thorn, just for the heck of it. Thorn was, I believe, one of my first exotics back in Destiny 1. And so, back when I first started... juking me out here, man. So back when I first got into raiding, I think my first time going into a raid, I brought in... Hold that thought. What?
Zone B, Captain. Zone advantage is yours.
Okay, he did. There we go. Got the healing going on here. Oh, I'm dead. I missed my melee. Oh yeah, back on the story there. I brought it into my first, I think it was Vault of Glass.
3 minutes remaining.
And so there was some people in my raid there who were like, who is shooting Thorn at Atheon? Well, that would be me. 2 shots, 3 shots. He should, in theory, be out of ammo. Get away. Oh, that was the guy.
That's why we have fire.
Yeah, I kind of walked myself into that one. I was hoping I could have gotten the kill on the one to the right of me and then to the left. If I got those, then I would have been fine to keep moving in there, into the spawn. But I missed just a little too many shots here and there, and it ended up biting me in the back there at the end. Alright. So nice. Oh, nope. Not gonna be doing that. I feel bad for this guy because of where he got stuck. I've been stuck there before. It's never fun when you're trying to use that super and you just get stuck. Oh, it's very good. Almost would have had him there, though. There we go. Alright. Oh, where's the... Don't get stuck in the wall. Careful here. Yep. I knew I had the one guy on my right there. So no matter what I did, I really had to keep moving forward. Or be able to turn around and hipfire headshot him with the sniper there. I gotta commend this loadout. That's a really fun one. And a really powerful one too. Ah, missed it. Oh, you're kidding me. Not enough damage.
Enemy claims Zone C. Your
Alright, well, GG's all around in this match.
those zones.
So yeah,
Maybe next time, Guardian.
I've had a long history with Thorn back when I first came to PC back in Season of the Worthy during Shadowkeep. I essentially mained it for the first couple months because that was my easiest way to get into learning the aim because it was familiar, I was comfortable with it, it felt great in my hands, it still does to this day even though it's got that change in RPM down to 140. Only thing that really makes it suffer right now is the fact it's got that low range stat at 49. If it maybe had 10 more range, maybe 15, something closer to, well, let's not compare it to a 120, that's a little much. Something more like 61. That'd be a lot better. Then I'd feel it would compete more with the other hand cannons, maybe more in line with Lumina. Lumina would be a good one to have it in line with, because Lumina, let me go ahead and pull that over here real fast. If I can find her real fast here. Where are you, Lumina? Yeah, there it is. Lumina has a 63 range stat. If it got brought in line with that, I think Thorn would be a whole lot better. Also, yes, I do have a lot of kills on this. It is my favorite hand cannon currently, due to the fact that I can heal my teammates, heal myself, gain my own damage boost, and then keep proccing it. That's why it has so many kills. Also, I think I pulled that one out specifically for a challenge my buddy made for me, to use that during Season of the Chosen, back when 120s 2-tapping constantly. He had me get 3,000 kills in like less than 2 weeks. So that's why that has a lot of kills. But between the two, they really fit two unique roles for each one. Thorn definitely is a very nice solo gun, especially if you're just wanting to run around, just run and gun, yourself damage. Don't worry about having to buff your teammates to actually get all of the perks out of it. Lumina definitely does better in team environments when you have a lot of people around you.
Control.
Just throw that random bullet, get the damage boost, heal yourself in the middle of a gunfight. It's great. Thorn, as long as you just keep pushing forward and you keep killing, the match will go your way. Pretty much no issue.
The zones are yours if you fight for them, Guardian.
Another cool thing, I think it was last night we just hit 20 subscribers, so thank you all for that. It means a lot that there's 20 of you all that are willing to stick around and watch me fumble with Destiny as I learn the ways of content creation. So, I'll continue to try to put out good content for y'all. If I sit there. Yep, I'm just gonna say psych right there. Ah, pain. Almost though. Alright, so teammates are watching for heavy. So then we'll just go inside here. Watching my radar a little bit more intense there. Maybe we would have survived. Got anybody out here, bud? Alright, we'll take the trade there. Alright, let's see what else we got. Pain. Should have waited just a little longer to end that fight. But that hipfire shot was beautiful. Oh, I'm dead. Didn't realize the second one was right there so close. I think would have been fine otherwise. Alright, wait for it. Ooh, nice one spawned in on the left. here. Teammate got him. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of people. I think I'm dead there. Beautiful little stretch there with Thorn, though, for being honest. Alright, we'll watch this side here. Looks like they've got it. Nope, maybe they don't have it covered. Ah, you got it covered. Peek out of it. Aha. Okay. Let's not mess that up here real quick. Toss it over. There we go. Get the Thorn. Get all the other buffs going here. There's that one. And super time. And looks like we could use it on anybody. Oh, maybe. Nope. Did he switch on me? I don't know. Can't tell. Okay. So another thing I can talk about here is Bungie talked about adding a very exquisite catalyst, or a very hard to add catalyst into the game in the future here. And it's most likely one of the older guns, so it's either Thorn, Monte Carlo. It's one of these older guns that's not seen a whole lot of love anywhere in. Didn't realize he was right there so close to me. So if Thorn got a catalyst, what would I like to see if Thorn got a catalyst? Probably similar to what Lumina does, where you get 2 souls, or maybe the souls last a little longer. I think that would probably be what I would add if it got a catalyst, and that's what it would give you. Maybe the catalyst adds that extra little bit of range that the gun's missing. Maybe like a 15 range. And then maybe it just gives you just a little bit more time on that timer there. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe it reloads with 1 more bullet every time you pick up a soul. That could also be kind of a fun one. Wouldn't change anything really at all. Just allow you to go in a fight with a little bit more leniency. Oh, it's a lot of supers. Yeah, we're just gonna... You guys go have fun with that. So let me know what you would want Thorn's catalyst to be if it gets the catalyst next. Oh, I missed it. Pain. Don't end the match on that. We don't get that nice hipfire shot there for the end of the match. Alright, back on topic though. What would you like for Thorn's catalyst? Do you think that Shadowkeep should be free as well as the Forsaken pack for new players? Let me know down in the comments below. As for the usual stuff, like, comment, sub. Y'all have a good day. Peace.